Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn how to find the middle element of a linked list. So let's start with an example. In the first example, this one, where the middle element of this list is 3, right? And in the second list, there are 4 elements. So there are, in the second case, there are even number of nodes present in the list. So in that case, there will be 2 middle element, right? 2 and 3. But here, let's say the length of the list is L. So there will be 2 middle element if L is even, right? They are in the position, let's say L plus 1 by 2, and they will be in the position L minus 1 by 2. So we will consider this one. Okay, so with the output of our function will be this the integer in this node, right? Okay, so let's start with the basic approach first. So firstly, what we can do is we can traverse the list and count the number of nodes present in the list. So in this first case, it will be 5, and then we can divide it by 2. So it will give us 2. Then we will take the second. It is the 0th node, it is the first node, and it is the second. So we will again traverse it from starting from head pointer, and when we will reach this 2, we'll stop and return this integer 3, right? So this is the first approach. But in this second example, we can we will first count up to 4, as there are 4 nodes present, and then we will again start traversing from head, and we'll come to this, and we'll find that we have to come up to this one, that means 2. So we'll come up to 0th, first and second, and we will return 3 as the output. Okay, so now let's consider the second and the better approach, that is with running only one loop. How can we find the middle element of a linked list? So let me first delete these things. Okay, so first what we can do, we will keep 2 pointers. First one is a fast pointer, and the second one is a slow pointer. So when, and we will assign both of them, first and slow, to head initially. Okay, so then what we will do is we will increment this first pointer by 2 nodes. Like firstly, it is fast and slow are here. Then first will come in the first iteration. First will come here, and slow will come here. Then again, in the second iteration, slow will come one step forward. Slow will come here, and fast will come 2 steps so forward. So first will come here. So now we will check whether first next is null or not. It is null, so we'll stop here and we return this 3. In this, similarly, in the second example, we initially fast and slow will be here in the head, then slow will come here, fast will come here. Then in the second iteration, what will happen is fast will come here, sorry, fast will come here, and then fast becomes null, right? Fast becomes null, and then and slow comes here in the second iteration, right? So then in the loop we will keep this condition when fast equal to null, or fast next is null. So when fast is null in this example, then we will stop here and we will return this 3, right? Okay, so now let's take a look in the structure of the node. So these every node has two part. One is the data, where it is of integer type, and the other part is the pointer which is next, which keeps the address of the next node, right? Okay, so now let's complete the function. Okay, So firstly what we will check is whether the head is null or not. Okay, so let's check this. If head equal null, then what do we do? We return -1, right? Then we return -1. When we find that head is not null, so in that case what do? We simply keep one slow pointer, that is node. Okay, sorry, capital node star slow. When we assign head to it, similarly we do the same thing for first pointer, which is node star first, and we assign it to head. Now we check whether first is null or first next is null. So what do? We keep it as the stopping condition of the loop. While first not equal to null, or first arrow next equal to null, we run this loop. And what do we do in this inside this loop? Let's take a look into it. We as forward this first pointer by two nodes. That means first we assign first arrow next to first pointer, and we forward this slow pointer by one node. So we assign slow arrow next to slow pointer, right? And we're done. So now after this loop has executed, what do we find? We find that the integer present in the slow node, the node which slow is pointing, is the middle element of the list. So we simply do nothing but return slow arrow data, right? And this is it. So thank you for watching. This was my first video, and if you have any comment or any suggestion, please feel free to write it in the comment section. It is my first video, so there's a lot to learn from my side also. So thank you. I hope it helps you. Thank you for watching.